Hey guys, Dale here, back at some more RimWorld, our RiftWorld series, and we're starting off paused because as soon as we landed, our ship started firing. this little group of centipedes right here, 5 centipedes, and then I think we have a group down here, Militaurs. Ooh, that was a really fast zoom. 44 Militaurs. Okay, that's not a problem. Where is the last group? Oh, we have groups north and south. That group is just out of range, but this group is definitely within range of at least 2 of our turrets. Let's go ahead and grab our folks. Oaken, why are you upset? Observed a rotting corpse. Okay. Sorry about that, dude. Let's go ahead and head out. Actually, let's grab Magnus and Viren. Let's have you guys right there. Let's grab everyone else and get in here. Rotting corpse. Do we have rotting corpses somewhere where you would have seen rotting corpses? Dead. No. At least not in a little while. So, maybe from a previous map. Okay, are these actually doing any damage? It looks like, yeah. Oh, okay. As soon as, actually, let's look here. No one has any like combat commands that we can do. That is fine. Magnus, let's get you in on this guy. Viren, where are you? Oh, you're way back there. Let's get you right here, and then we will start moving forward, I guess. There's a little cover there. Okay, you guys search and destroy. Let's get you guys out of potential friendly fire from the ship. That looks like a good angle. Okay, you guys, no more search and destroy. Okay, let's head up this way. Just like go through the ship and we will... Why are you guys walking around the ship? Oh, you're so fast. You're so fast. I guess they didn't want to walk over the plants. What do we have here? We have blaster, blaster, blaster. I'm not too worried about this group. Come in like right here and bait them towards our guns. Okay. They're like hesitating. We took out 2 of them and they're hesitating to come towards us. Okay, that group is done. While we're here, why don't you 2 go ahead and melee attack that guy, and then you guys can head down this way to take that one out. And we know that that'll trigger a response, so we'll have to like see what that ends up being. Who are you guys? You guys aren't even gonna be there. Magnus and Viren might take it out before you guys do. Jump to location. Okay. Looks like it was 2 drop pods. And we're probably just gonna take this guy out instantly. Oh no, that was so much faster than I thought it would be. Okay. Oh no, melee attack it's my dudes. Okay. That one the ship might take care of. We just have the Militaurs to deal with. And then I can't remember if this like drops immediately or if it does like the 3-hour thing if we are breaking the relays. The relay stabilizer. But I guess that'll give them some time to do a little bit of hauling. I saw that Pikeman dropped some gold. Okay. was gonna just set them to hold fire so that everyone could catch up, but I guess we'll just go in. Oh, we already have combat buffs going on, so that's great. Oh, these shotguns just like tear people up. Why don't you guys take a little cover, and then you guys just like back up. You guys can outrange these guys. Okay, you guys are free to go. Orders will unforbid the things. Last one. Where's this one at? Okay, send you guys home as well. There's that Militor. I guess it didn't make it quite up to our ship. That being said, ship has decided to take it out. We got a pikeman coming in. It's going to get owned by the ship as well. Instability on this guy, 3 hours, and then we will head off. I'm thinking we'll go straight to the next site, and then we might see if we're able to land this guy back at home. I don't know if we have a spot big enough for it. Maybe right here. I think that'll work out because I'm still keeping kind of like the Starfleet guys down here. What I might do is reassign all of Starfleet to the Shangri-La now that that's up and running, and then we'll get our Mass Effect folks assigned down to the surface base until we can put their ship together up here. But yeah, I think that's the plan today, is we will start working on this last ship. Okay, coming in for a landing. And what I've discovered is that we need to be really careful. Okay, we have landed, and this is not brutally polluted, but there's definitely some spots. We're just like doing any research we can right now. One thing to be aware of with GravShip Expanded is that the thrusters provide a significant amount of GravShip tiles. So you have to be, one, with a really big ship, it's hard to find a landing spot. Two, you want to make sure that like none of your thrusters are obstructed, right? Like if we had parked closer to this and obstructed these thrusters, then we could lose GravShip tile count, and we might not have enough and we might lose enough that we would like, if we took off, we would leave parts of the ship behind. So we're really close. We're at 2134 out of 2275. I'm considering putting in maybe a couple more grav field extenders just so that we're like pretty safe. Oh, I love the little like silhouette. Actually, it kind of looks like a couple of balls down there, but I like how tight we got it. Yeah, so I might throw in a couple more extenders just so we have a little bit more breathing room. Otherwise, if we have to land in a place where we're obstructing some thrusters, then we'll spend extra time like mining things out or whatever. Zone wise, I have restricted everyone to area 2, and so that is so that they'll come hack these doors, but we'll wander into this place. So we'll let them do that. We'll let them kind of recreate and relax and all that other stuff before we're forcing them up this way, just because I know moods were a little low on the previous map. Oh, I forgot Vea was pregnant. Okay, let's gather for childbirth. Castle is our best doctor. We don't have a med bay up here permanently. I was planning on this being the med bay initially, but yeah, I decided to put reliquary stuff in here and then build a nursery. We also have the nursery that's part of the med bay down on the surface. But we have a lot of pregnant people right now. Kind of all happened in like 2 days in game. So let's see. Hannah, I think you might be pregnant. Pregnant. You're not pregnant. Move-in's not pregnant. Macy, pregnant. And then... oh my gosh, is Gilbert pregnant again? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so we're about to have 4 new colonists, one of them coming immediately, and I am very curious to see what this baby looks like because I believe it's gonna have... oh wait, cancel. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Again. I believe it's gonna have Ferengi ear. Meanwhile, on the surface, one of these sentry drones has wandered out, and our ship decided to take care of it. We do have some, like, visitors that have come by. I guess they saw us land. Vea is almost there. Not quite. Well, I was just thinking about transporting Jimothy up to our orbital base, so he could witness the birth of his child. We have some insects that have popped in. Is it just that group up there? We have groups down south as well. Let's go ahead and get these turned on. Jimothy, you're right here. Flick that one, pop in over there. Oh, was that another pregnancy? I don't think, are you even in a relationship? Oh, you are. You're okay. Yeah, you and Vance Atkins. You and Atkins have been together for a little while. Over here, another sentry wandered out, which I'm fine with. The ship can just like handle all that stuff. Okay, so those are all up and running. Oh, we have not finished reconstruction over here. Shield looks like it's up. One, why don't you function as some bait over here? Not sure how well you are at shooting, but we'll get some stuff figured out. Mechs, let's get you guys inside. You know what? If these guys are just gonna like hang out for a while, did it say that they're hanging out for a while? Message, prepare for a while. Okay, well, we'll let you guys just hide behind the walls. We'll wait for that message that they're ready to attack. Healthy childbirth. Okay. Name the baby. Jimothy Gom. Argo. I kind of like hell yeah. Let's do that. And then I don't see, oh my God. No, I do see it. I do see it right in here. You can see her big old ears. We'll see if we can see it better when she gets put into a crib. You're just gonna wander around with the baby? Okay. Viren's finished hacking. Auxiliary power engaged. Yeah, we can't just hold out forever with all of these on, right? Why don't you turn that one off? That should slow it a little bit. All three doors are hacked. We got little baby. Oh, what are you doing? Bringing baby to crib. Okay, finally. You can't just run around with someone's baby constantly. Auxiliary power engaged again. Oh my God. And there it is. A nightmare. Oh, it has like the big Ferengi forehead as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get some people down to help on the surface. So let's assemble. Actually, if we do transfer resources on Odyssey Expedition, folks, and Mass Effect, folks, let's leave. Let's just grab our guys. We'll leave the Drell up here. Watch James, and to keep an eye on Vea and the new baby. Outpost 1 transporter room. Let's accept. They should just like gather and transport on their own. Okay, there we go. Let's restrict you guys down here. Let's engage a little bit. You guys, let's do this. That one's on. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, they like point blank shot that buffalo. None of them getting close, right? I'm just concerned about like our power reserves running dry. while we wait for these guys. Okay. They're beginning. Do have stuff up here. One, why don't you like bait them towards this door? Let's just go. Okay, you guys are good. Let's get you guys up this way. I'm pretty sure this defense pod's going to be able to take care of them just fine, but we'll see if we need to beam more people over. Mylodon hunting Reed. You know what, you guys take it out. I don't even know why there's a Smilodon on our map. We're not a cold weather area. It was a little bit more jungle colored, though. I guess what I'm thinking of is like the big cat from Odyssey. That's more of like a tundra type animal. Okay. You guys maybe head this way. This guy is coming around in a strange direction. Raiders remain. 5 left. 4, 2. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's like... I thought he was going to come all the way up this way, but I guess he's not, so... we will take care of that. Come on down this little kill tunnel, my dude. Okay, you guys are free to go. Mechs, you guys are back to work. And you guys can get back to work as well. Let's send the Mass Effect folks back up. Mass Effect, but we'll keep Odyssey Expedition down for the moment, just so that they can help with some of this cleanup. What time is it? It is noon, so you guys should be fully recreated and ready to go. Let's just like pop in here and get this grav course so we can get out of here. Magnus, go here. You back up, my dude? Didn't make it. That's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna unrestrict you guys so that we can start hacking some of these things inside. Why don't you grab this one? Actually, this one doesn't need to be hacked because we can just check it from this door. Dale, I'll have you start hacking that. Viren, you can hack this. You're a good hacker. Magnus. Okay. Just start checking these doors. You guys come down here. Gilbert, 3rd trimester. Like, why are you so slow? Okay, so many maps to render. Here. Dale, why don't you take a peek in there? Okay, we found the grav core. That's great. Why don't you melee attack it and just like pop in here and okay, you guys out of that room. Blast door open. I was worried folks might have gotten caught for a second. Dale, as soon as you're done with that, hop on that one and then you can hack that. Who's taking fire? Oh, this guy's popped out. What kind of trainer is this? Intellectual. That's not bad. Magnus. This way. Okay. Gilbert, come down here and start shooting at that guy. Viren, where did you go, my dude? A long way around. Okay. Oaken. Gilbert, just peek in there. Okay, Viren, nothing that we want in there. Actually, go this way. There is a turret in that room. Dale. Oh, Dale and Gilbert. Tella and Crimson. Okay. Let's go. What went off? That went off. Okay. Ooh, can you... Not quite. Magnus. Oaken. Pella. Oh, this is not a good room to have explosions in. Oh. Okay. Oaken, you can go there. Gilbert, let's have you head up that way. You guys head that way. If you can work on that. Oh, I don't like you just like wandering through all this alone. Gilbert, come help out. Okay, Kif, you can hack that guy. I feel like I'm losing track of things here. Viren, why don't you come check that out? You guys up this way. Dale, let's have you hack that one. Turret reprogrammed, grav core obtained. If any other doors? Not any more that we want to hack. I'm gonna have you start like taking a look at these ruins. And then why don't you just hack that door just so that we can get like through here a little easier. Okay, Magnus, I know you're right there. I don't want to go into that room. Not that way, at least. Hear that bot. Okay, can you... Good shot? Perfect, okay. Why don't you guys pop through this way, and then... We'll just see if there's anything else that we want to, like, open up here. I know that there's, like, these fuel pods, and I'll take a closer look for boxes. I know that there might be some more sentries or other threats here, so we'll keep an eye out for that, but I'm just gonna, like, plow through these rooms real quick. Well, we found a couple sleeping mechanoids, but no exciting loot. We got our grav core. We have a small raid coming for us, so I've decided that we should just go ahead and take off. Okay, and here we are. I think it's hilarious when the ship just like backs into place. I have all my Starfleet crew all in one place. So I'm gonna assign them some fixed beds on the ship, and then we'll just set all this stuff to like communal beds as well. I don't know what I'm gonna do about like cross-franchise relationships. Like for Jimothy, it's easy. We keep him away from his wife that might murder him if they share a bed, but apparently they can like hook up in coat closets or something. Mass Effect, Protein and Dale. Protein and Dale. Okay. If I set that and then just say that's the default bed for those two. If this is your default bed. And then we'll figure out the barracks situation and everyone else. Well, if we're looking, do we have any like Starfleet crew that are in relationships with other Starfleet crew? We do not. Okay, Oaken, you are with Macy. So it is all like cross relationships, except like the Odyssey Expedition folks have gotten into relationships with each other. Well, apparently they can fraternize. Apparently they can have relations in other places, as we've seen from Jimothy, so they can figure it out. Well, we have a little burrow siege happening. I still not created any kind of explosives to deal with these burrows afterwards. That being said, we do have our defense pods up, so I think we just like take out the main raid and then let the trickle kind of like pop in. We are doing a little reorganizing here. We're taking advantage of some of the space that's not really being used effectively, and we put in some oxygen harvesters so that we can just like fill up our oxygen tanks while we're on the surface. Also trying to isolate the altar from any production facilities. I might have to move the protein synthesizer elsewhere. What I might do is I might just like move it up here, move all this stuff down a little bit, and then put some doors around it. So I am putting doors throughout our corridor just to kind of like seal it off from where we are moving our aggro cells to. And in space, we have started construction of our next Grav Hulk engine. So you guys are good. Let's do some commands. And I don't want to stand in front of these for too long, but we'll get down here. And the raids didn't pop. Okay, so no raiders. It's just like these guys are going to spawn raids occasionally. Okay, well, you guys get out of here. And Magnus and Viren, why don't you guys just go ahead and take care of these like egg sacs while you're down here? And we will just let our defense pods in the ship kind of like take care of this situation for however long it lasts. Well, this hasn't been going terribly. We have maybe like our final waves coming in. You guys are trying to put out fires and you're going to end up in the line of fire. You can see most of them have been coming up this way, and then a few have been trying to get to the ship. But it hasn't been working out for any of them. Yeah, this guy got pretty close, but other than that, nothing. Most of these burrows, I think, are on their last wave soon, so should be done later this afternoon. Well, Macy's in labor, so we're going to have quite a few people. Why don't we go ahead and transport you in? It's going to be like a cascade of labors that are happening then. I think Gilbert, she's been having crazy morning sickness. She's on her 3rd trimester. Was it Cheddar? Someone else. Move in? Oh, wait, why are you desynchronized? Oh, had you guys down here when your grid link is up here. Actually, why don't we just put a grid link in down here? We can like put it back where it was. Like stick those around there, and then where do we want to stick this guy? Why can't we stick it there? What's occupying the space? a wall lamp. Well, we could stick that wall lamp right there, and then we'll move that here, put a grid link back in. That way when the Odyssey Expedition folks are down here, they won't get the debuff. They're like desynchronized. Totally forgot about that. Well, Macy popped that baby out really quick. I'm not sure where Oaken is taking it. Oh, you're gonna have a meal and then you'll take the baby either back to its mother, or we do have some cribs over in the hospital there. Masterwork, healthy child. Let's name the baby. Oh, Oaken, this is another one of your children. No flu. Nitwuck. Pip Sax. Sax Oaken. Well, welcome to the crew, little man. I feel like, Oaken, you have 2 children. Cheddar is one of them. Cheddar you had with Gilbert, right? Okay, so I feel like Oaken's family needs to stay together, so maybe Macy ends up staying aboard our Starfleet vessel as well. Okay, I think the Shangri-La is all done with missions for today. We're gonna redock her back in space at Armstrong Station. We have been producing astrofuel, so if we double click these and set them to transfer, then we can restock the station pretty well. All of our grav cores and grav light panels are up here, so we're gonna need those to kind of like finish off some of these things that we are building. In the meantime, though, go ahead and activate that grav engine so that we can continue to build around it. I realized that I stuck this grav anchor in a terrible place. Why don't we just stick it right here next to these guys and we'll deconstruct that. We are still on the hunt for more grav cores. I have used a couple of them to do some grav core power cells, so we're able to get rid of one of these fusion reactors. We have some options from Grav Ship Expanded. We have this big guy. This big guy produces 5,000 watt, but it takes up 9 cells, so it looks really, really cool. Does it do anything other than that? Massive grav tech. Panels, it's reinforced coils. It's one of the most potent power sources available. Adjacent grav core power cells will multiply power output by 15% for each grav core power cell. Okay, adjacent grav core power cells. So this is the grav core power cell coil. So potentially we want to build these like next to this and then see what that does power wise. Why don't we go ahead and cancel those? We'll move these down here, or well, we'll move one down and then we'll compare at some point. But we are on the lookout. Traders might have grav cores. We do have one that is within transporter range, so we might check out this abandoned orbital platform tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.